What's going on, guys, and welcome back to another episode in my Football Manager series. This is episode number 20, and today we are returning with two of the final 6 championship games as we take on Charlton away in a South London derby at the Valley, then play host to Sheffield Wednesday as well. Before we play those games though, shout out Millwall have been getting on off camera. So of course you guys saw the 2 games in the last episode, back-to-back draws at home to Huddersfield and Aston Villa. Just the 2 games off camera, and after just a run of 1 win in 5, my word, do we need to start off with a win, and we got it. Away at the City Ground, we beat Nottingham Forest by 2-1 in a massive 3 points for us on the road. Gregory scored his 16th of the season in minute number 18, on course to possibly match or better his personal best of us in a single season, which is 18, funny enough, and Ryan Tunnicliffe made it 2-0 for Hopcutt scored a consolation goal for the hosts, and thankfully it proved to be just that. However, in the final game of camera, after that win, I was thinking, come on, my word, do we need this? Now let's bring on Preston. This was the most damaging defeat of the season so far. We lost by 4-1 at home between 2 teams right now vying for the playoffs. And what made this result even worse for me is that Ashley Fletcher, who bagged the brace for our visitors in this game, I could have signed him. I could have signed him in the summer, and I should have done so for around £500,000. Don't think I wasn't regretting that when I saw him score the 3rd goal in the 88th minute to put a dagger into the hearts of all the Lions fans in the den, myself included on the touchline. And as Walker made it 4-1, that completed a miserable afternoon for the Lions as we got beaten convincingly by our visitors. And after a run of just 2 wins in our last 7 games, well, it's been a poor run of form, and that's why it's no surprise seeing a competitive division like the Championship that's now seen us drop outside of the playoffs. Yes, we are outside the top 6 heading into today's episide. As you can see, West Ham have already been crowned champions, as we know, and Leeds are most likely going to join them in 2nd place heading back to the Premier League. But look at how tight this is right now in the race for the top 6. You got 3rd to 10th place. All of these positions, when you go 1 place down, they're separated by 1 point, if that makes sense. So you've got Sunderland in 3rd with 67 points, West Brom in 4th with 66 points, Preston in 5th with 65 points, Ipswich in 6th with 64 points, Millwall in 7th with 63 points, and the list goes on until you reach Sheffield Wednesday with 60 points. It's unbelievable. 7 points separate 7 teams right now with just 6 games to go. It is so tight. You genuinely have no idea who is going to make the playoffs come the end of the season. This could be totally flipped. This could be totally flipped come the end of 46 games. It's unbelievable how tight it's been, man, seriously. And I guess the only good news heading into today's episode is that we've got a game in hand on all the teams around us, because heading into the South London derby tonight, we're the late kickoff. The teams around us played in the afternoon. There were a couple of big results in our favour as well. Reading, the Royals, did us a favour at Portman Road as they took points off the Tractor Boys in a 1-1 draw there. West Brom did beat Brentford, but Preston drew at home to Aston Villa. And if you watch my Aston Villa career mode, you'll know why I was grinning with a grinny smile. I was grinning with a wide smile on my face when I saw who scored the equalising goal for Aston Villa. A fan's favourite in my career mode save, Jonathan Kodjia, popped up with a 90th minute equaliser at Deepdale to keep our playoff dreams alive. He's not even part of our squad. This isn't FIFA career mode, but we still love Kodjia just as much. Thank you, Jonathan. Our playoff dreams are still alive because of you. So a couple of slip-ups, but also a win for West Brom, and that's why as we head into the first game of today's episode, only a win will take us back into the top 6. A draw will still see us sit in 7th place due to the goal difference swing. So only a win will do. We take on Charlton. It's a massive game, and we need to come through and get the 3 points here. So we'll stick with the 4-4-2 for the game, but quite a few changes after our loss to Preston, and this will be our lineup. Long is in goal. It's back for a Meredith, Hutchinson, Cooper back for his first game since injury, and McLaughlin at right back. In midfield, Ferguson on the left, Wallace on the right, and in the middle, Ryan Tunnicliffe. 2 goals in 2 games for him. And Sean Williams, who's actually really horrendously poor for Matt Sharpness, who instead will start Jay Fulton, who's played quite well this season. And up top together, O'Brien, and our top scorer, Lee Gregory. And on the bench, Woodman, Mulgrew, Romeo, Savile, Williams, and the 2 kids, Webster and Marvin Brito. And we will go with these instructions, won't change them up, and hopefully we will see a change in fortune and results. First game is Charlton. Only a win will put us back in the playoffs. Let's get it done. Come on, you Lions. And of course, for those that don't follow the Championship, that's a great start. For those who don't follow the Championship in real life, last night we took on Bolton away at the Macron, and we beat them. And that has put us into the playoffs with just a few games to go, and I'm hoping we'll replicate that in the game as well. It's been an incredible season for us back in the Championship, our first year back after 2 years in League One, and now into the top 6 in real life. I want to replicate that in the game as well, but again, only a win will put us back into the playoffs here at the Valley. Charlton want to kill our playoff dreams though. You just know that. Our rivals want to get the win here, make it just 2 wins in 8, 2 losses on the trot, and a big defeat here. But this is a huge game. Got to come through, got to get the 3 points. Only a win will do. Come on, you Lions. Gotta say, very nervous, very, very tense. I really feel like even though, due to how tight it is in the table, you can't rule anyone out of making or missing out on the playoffs. I still feel like if we don't win our games today, we don't win at least one of our games today, that's for sure, then we're going to miss out on the playoffs. We've got to get at least 4 points from 6 picked up today, I feel. I feel 4 points is mandatory. I'd love back-to-back wins, but realistically, based on our run of form, that's highly unlikely. But as we close out the first half, there's been no highlights whatsoever. I'm not sure I'd take a point. It means it's just 2 wins in 8 for us. This isn't a good result. I'll take the clean sheet, certainly, but we'll still be outside the playoffs. Yes, we'll cut the gap to goal difference, but I feel we've got to win this game. Come on, lads. At a break, I'm going to say we've been unlucky, because that normally does quite well for me in FM, and a few players are motivated by that. However, I will criticise the boys up top. Well, actually, I said we've got faith in them. I do have faith in them. Gregory, you scored 16 goals. I do have faith in you. But I don't know, man. I really don't know. There's 45 minutes to go. And this is one of those games where I feel like we could go for it and we'd have a good chance of winning, but we could also lose the game by chasing it. And I'm one of those really cautious managers in FM where I'd rather take a point. And oh my word, what on earth happened there? George Long made an incredible save, and then Conor McLaughlin blocks the shot on the line, I think, and it's still 0-0. Yeah, I'm not going for it. I'm not going to go for it based on that. I'm going to take the point in the clean sheet. Come on, boys. It's so tight right now. It is so tight in the race for the playoffs. You just don't know who's going to miss out. I'll be gutted if it's us, especially after being in the top 6 for quite a way in this season. To miss out now right at the end will be heartbreaking, but as Jay Fulton wins the ball there, he can slide it through. Gregory, yes, Gregory puts it in, and Lee Gregory gets his 17th for the Championship season, one behind his personal best for us, and the Lions strike first 10 minutes after the restart. I gotta say, for the goalkeeper there, as Fulton won it first off Aribo. He played a brilliant through ball to Gregory, so glad I decided to start ahead of Williams. What on earth was the goalkeeper doing? Just totally misjudged the direction of the ball, even though it was going in a straight line. Seemed to run over it, and Gregory, from a tight angle, to be fair, did well to put it between the posts, but we don't mind though. It's 1-0, and with half an hour to go, oh come on, we really need this. Well done, Gregory. 20 minutes to go, about to make a change and bring on Brito for O'Brien, but as Gregory goes for goal and fires it wide the post. Oh man, oh man, oh man, I'm tense right now. I'm as tense as it comes, and there's a highlight here with 18 minutes to go. Just don't surrender possession, lads. Seriously, right on cue, that was always going to happen, wasn't it? Just launch the ball long, and Brito was never going to win that. That should be Connor's ball, though. All the time in the world. How's your touch easy as it comes? And now into Jay Fulton. Wallace on the ball, and that's a poor pass as well. Seriously, Marvin Brito's got 15 acceleration. He's not got 15,000 acceleration. Come on. Wallace, that's yours, mate. Oh, Charlton get it back. So nervous right now. Come on, Aribo on the ball for the hosts, has all the time in the world and spreads it out wide towards Josh McGuinness, back to Arroyo, and now into the number 17, through to Nicky Ajose, free ball cut out by Hutchinson, Cooper is there, launches it long, go on Brito, he has got 15,000 acceleration, Brito, oh Marvin, I like this kid a lot, but he's missed some golden one-on-one chances in recent weeks. That should have been 2-0, that should have been a game put to bed. I feel like he's going to take those chances in the later stages of his career, but he's still a young kid. He still feels the pressure. Let's bring on Romeo McLaughlin on a booking right now. 7 minutes to go. And, oh, come on. Just seriously, I don't want to see any more highlights, man. Just get the game done. Get the game done. Hutchinson's header, cut out by Williams. Now forced to Kasky on the ball. Spreads that wide towards Townsend. Back towards Page. Cross, reach to Jose. And Long is there. Thank goodness. Come on, you Lions. Hold on. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. No, 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 no. Come on, we need to win this game, man. We've been on such a poor run of form. This has to be 3 points for the Lions. Ferguson, Brito, out wide towards Meredith. Just keep holding the ball, lads. Don't surrender possession. Ferguson on the ball. Crosses cleared away. Meredith, that's yours, mate. That's yours, that's yours, that's yours. Back inside towards Ryan. Williams is there. There we go. Sean to Gregory. Oh, no, 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 no. Coop, you got to win that in the air, mate. Yes, well done. Brito first. Yes, well done, Marvin. Marvin. Gregory. Yes, Lee Gregory makes it 2-0. The kid off the bench gets the assist, and Gregors gets his 18th for the championship season, ties his personal best in a Millwall shirt in the league. And these two today, two of the biggest of his career. Charlton 0, Millwall 2. Great hustle by Brito. I tell you, I like this kid a lot, man. You know, at the academy in season 1, didn't think much of him. We're giving him some game time this year, and he's barely let us down. But it's 2-0 to the Lions. That should do it. We're going to get the 3 points, and my word, do we need it. Just 2 wins in 7, make it 3 wins in 8. We're moving up to 5th. We're moving on up. And this is going to be a big 3 points in the South London derby. We had to get the win in the first game today. We're going to do it. This is a big result here at the Valley. Absolutely delighted. We get a 3rd goal late on. It will be good for our goal difference swing. It could come down to goal difference to playoffs based on how tight it is. Romeo to Jed. Wallace on the ball. Not sure what he was doing there. But there's the final whistle. And it's all over. What a big win for Mill. It was quite a balanced game in terms of the stats, but we were clinical. Gregory certainly was. And I'm going to passionately say to the boys, that was really special, lads. Nobody gave us a chance. We played Man City. Congratulations. The boys are delighted. I'll heap some individual praise on the main man Lee as well. He's motivated and inspired as Millwall come through and are into the playoffs. Back we go into the top 6. What a big 3 points that was. And as you see the table right now, it is so tight in the race for a playoff place. It is so close. Can we hang on with 5 games to go? Come on, you Lions. And just before we play our second and final game, I thought I'd come out for this real quickly. West Brom playing home to Reading in a Wednesday night kickoff here at the Hawthorns, where hopefully the Royals will once again do us a favour away from home and claim at least a point against the Baggies. We'd certainly take that, but instead it's a 2-0 win, which means that the table now looks like this heading in to the final game of today's episode. We still sit in 5th place, but West Brom are now closing the gap on Leeds in 2nd. It's tight. It's so tight. I genuinely don't know who's going to make the playoffs. It could be anyone at this point. This is kind of cool. Nice little news article here. Don't think I've ever seen this before. Promotion hopefuls get set for running. With the season rapidly reaching its climax, the race is on as Leeds United, West Bromwich Albion, Sunderland, Millwall and 3 other teams battle out for promotion from the Sky Bet Championship. The most eye-catching fixture sees Leeds take on West Brom at Elland Road. And you can see the remaining fixtures that are left as well. I don't think I've ever seen this in Football Manager before. This might be a new feature, or maybe I just never noticed it, but this looks pretty cool. So you can see who the remaining teams, have got in their remaining fixtures right now, and who's got the best chance of keeping themselves or getting into the playoffs. Look at Ipswich's final run there. They've got West Ham, Leeds, Millwall, and Aston Villa and Birmingham aren't too low in the table, I believe. I think they're in 10th place right now, so or maybe 8th. But yeah, this is quite interesting. So who is your money on right now to make the playoffs? I think with the fixtures we've got, there's a definite chance that we could do it. But the second and final game today is going to be huge. Sheffield Wednesday at home. Lose this game and we're in deep trouble. So here we go then. It's the second and final game of today's episode as we take on Sheffield Wednesday here at the Den. We'll certainly be keeping our eye on quite a few fixtures heading to the game, including what happens at Craven Cottage as Fulham take on 3rd place West Brom, Birmingham versus Ipswich. Good battle there between 2 teams just outside of the playoffs right now, and Sunderland at home to Burton Albion as well. And as we take on Sheffield Wednesday, they're not outside of a playoff push either right now, sitting in 10th place. It's unlikely, but if they win this game, they could cut the gap to just 2 points. So big match here. Got to come through and get the win here at the Den. But we get to beat Sheffield Wednesday in the series. Let's make sure this is our first one. I think we'll stick with the same lineup and the same instructions on the back of that win, which we so sorely needed, and not make any alterations to our team. So yeah, same lineup, same formation, hopefully same forms and same result. Long in goal, back for Meredith, Hutchinson, Cooper and Connor McLaughlin. And in midfield, Ferguson on the left, Wallace on the right, in the middle, Tunnicliffe and Jay Fulton. Again, so glad I started in the game of the Valley. And up top together, O'Brien and Gregory, where just one more goal will see him better his personal best in a Millwall shirt for a league season. On the bench, Woodman, Mulgrew, Romeo, Saville, Williams, Webster and Brito as well. Second game, massive one again. We take on the Owls. Come on, you Lions. Let's get back-to-back wins and stay in the top 6. So still tied at 0-0, 28 minutes in. There are a couple of results heading in our favour right now. Fulham are 2 goals up on West Brom at the Cottage, and Forest are 2 goals up on Preston as well. Excellent first half. Oh, okay, it's 2-1 now. Excellent, job doing around the grounds for the other teams. But at the moment, we're still tied at 0-0. And as we wait for the first highlight, it will come here, or so it seems. Jeremy Boga sent down the right-hand side. Keeps on going across it. Hutchinson deals with it, but Tunnicliffe misses out. Now Slattery shoots, long parries, and Ben Brereton on loan from Southampton, I think it is in the game, makes it 1-0. And whilst Codge is doing us a favour for us in Football Manager, Brereton's not doing us any favours whatsoever. Millwall 0, Sheffield Wednesday 1. And our star of our Aston Villa career mode fires the Owls in front. Not really sure what Cooper was doing there. Long parried it back into open play. Should have done better, but Cooper just seemed to totally give up on the play. Brereton fires it home. Millwall 0, Sheffield Wednesday 1. And if we beat Charlton and then lose to Sheffield Wednesday, it will be like all of our good work being undone just a few days later. Ipswich now 2 goals up at St Andrews as well. Not a good result developing there. But as things stand, due to the results around the ground, we will still be in the top 6. But only just. Even though we're losing, we'll still be in the top 6. So I'm going to say at the breaks, certainly I expect to see a much better show for you in the second half. Most of the boys are fired up. I'll also criticise O'Brien and Gregory, and also the defence as well. So everyone's fired up or motivated as the second half gets underway. As things stand, still in the playoffs, but I mean, look at how tight it is right now. It's absolutely ridiculous. 3 games to go after this one. Cannot afford to lose this game. Got to at least get a point here. West Brom just pegged a goal back at Craven Cottage as it's now 2-1. I think they're going to make the playoffs anyway, though. They've got such a good team. And right now, this is not a good result for us. Again, it will keep us in the top 6, but I don't particularly want to end today's episode on the back of a defeat at home where we've not played well. And this is not looking good, but there's a highlight here, 50 minutes to go. Shane's deliveries from free kicks normally good, plays it short to Jed Wallace on the edge of the area, comes inside, shoots but fires it over the bar. There's still time, but we need a goal, we need a point. Ipswich now 4 goals up on Birmingham City at St Andrews as Huddersfield scored a late goal at home to QPR. That is not good because they are breathing down our necks. And Forest, to be fair, are doing us a massive favour. 3-1 up at home to Preston. So whilst this does look as though it will be a defeat, due to the results around the grounds and particularly at the City ground, we will be staying in the top 6. And in fact, there's a chance to break here. Marvin... Oh, Hutchinson gets it clear, and Banner flicks it on. I thought that might have been the moment there. Marvin to Lee once again. Instead, Sheffield Wednesday look as though they'll get the chance, could possibly put the game to bed and make it no wins against them in 6 for us. As Barry Bannon finds Slattery on the edge, back to Bannon. And Bannon back to Slattery, finds a bit of room into Brereton. It's 2-0. And Ben Brereton, why you got to do this to us, mate? Bags of brace like he does in career mode against the Football Manager. And that will do it. Millwall 0, Sheffield Wednesday 2. We just can't beat these guys. The Owls are going to get the win. Hopefully, we'll still stay in the top 6. But it was a nicely worked goal, to be fair. Lovely ball inside by Slattery. Ben would have finished, and it's 2-0. Hopefully, we'll still be in the top 6. But look at how tight it is right now, man. Seriously. Season reaching its climax. Who's going to make the playoffs? We're just waiting for the final whistle to come any second now. And there it is. So a loss to end today's episode off. Not great as we get beat by 2-0. We just can't beat Sheffield Wednesday, man. Seriously. And I'm going to assertively say to the boys, I'm not happy with the performance out there. Most of which are fired up. Hopefully we can get everyone fired up and motivated. Everyone but Long. And yes, so we leave the game. We leave you in today's episode on the back of a defeat. Very frustrated about that. But... West Brom nicked a late point away at the Cottage, coming back from 2 goals down. Good news is Nottingham Forest did beat Preston by 3-2. Jamie Hopcoat scored against us. That Osterson striker, or attacking midfielder listed, has played so well for Nottingham Forest this season, arriving on a free transfer. And due to that, Sheffield United did beat Burton. Due to that, despite the loss, it's not all terrible. There are 4 games to go. I think I said 3 earlier, but there are 4 games to go. Look how close it is. And we're still in the playoffs by the skin of our teeth. We're 1 point clear of both Huddersfield and Preston. We're 3 points clear of Sheffield Wednesday and Brentford, who could still make the playoffs, as could Birmingham City in 11th place. And Sheffield Wednesday, but they've played a game more. But... it's so tight right now. It is so tight. Who is your money on to make the playoffs right now? Can Millwall hang on to a top 6 place? Or are we going to bottle it right at the end of the season? Well, who knows? I'm going to play these two games off camera. Cardiff away and Peterborough at home should win them both, really, as they're both at the bottom end of the table. And it will come back for the final two games of the season. What a massive game. The first one's going to be away at Portman Road, taking on Ipswich Town, and then at home to Hull City to end the season off as well. So thanks very much for watching. Hopefully not the penultimate episode of Season 3, guys. I really hope you have enjoyed it. And if you did, then please do drop a like. And we shall return with the final two games of the Championship season, where hopefully Millwall will stay in the playoffs and reach them for the first time in the series. So have a fantastic night, much love, and I'll see you for, again, hopefully not the season finale very soon. Bye.